Welcome once again to the Slice Arena, where the Monroe Avalanche will be taking on the New Berlin Ice Force. The two varsity teams just wrapped up a game, which ended in a 4-4 tie. I was teased with a shootout to break the tie, and ultimately, after a couple of minutes, the referees decided, no, we're just going to leave it as a tie. The JV team, it's been a bit since they've played. It's been a week. What is today? It's we're in that void of between Christmas and New Year's. And when did the JV play last? It was before Christmas. A week and a day ago, right? And I don't believe they've had practice either. So we'll see if there's any rust. How much more black could those leg pads be? The answer, none more black. The blackest of the black. I'm down with those. I like those. Excuse me. All right, under 30 seconds to go before we collect all the pucks so that we can then drop the puck. The varsity game, the first period was pretty boring. Ended with Monroe being up 1-0. The second period was marked by a decent amount of penalties, and the third saw a bit more action, a bit more sorry, I'm listening to an explanation of what happened in the end of the varsity with the possibility of a shootout. Okay, well, Basically, what it sounds like it came down to is they took too much time deciding to have a shooter or not and ran out of time. Such is life. All right, let's drop the puck on the JV game. All right, now let's see if I can remember who's who. All right. The first shot is underway, and that is snagged by Xander. Marlies gets it out of the Monroe zone, so New Berlin will have to reset, which they do quickly. Shot, Xander stick save. Carson with a nice defensive poke to stop the New Berlin offense. Peyton Hathaway tries to pass it back to Carson and it gets deflected. Peyton won with a nice pass to Logan, who one times it in for the quick Avalanche goal. That should be Hathaway to Logan Roth, I believe. Good stick handling. Cash throws a shot at the New Berlin net, and it's deflected by the goalie. Number 14 for New Berlin was quite active in the varsity game. Had, I believe he had a couple of goals and an assist or two. Peyton looking to get it out of the Monroe zone. Nice pass by the Ice Force. 8 decides to... Oh. That was a pretty easy pass back and forth, which leads to a New Berlin goal. And the score is tied at 1 with 10:28 remaining in the first. Aiden fires one at the goalie, goes above him. The puck settles kind of by the net. Xander stops that one. Kind of a just toss at the general direction of the net. Easily covered by Xander, and we'll face off again. Tried the one-timer and couldn't connect. That one misses right. And they're finally able to get it out of their zone. Logan will try and throw it towards the goal, and it hits a Ice Force player instead. I don't remember who number 8 is. Offsides on New Berlin. We'll head there. I don't know why I was going to the other side. Just under 9 left in the first. Somebody can please tell me who number 8 is, so I'll drive myself completely crazy. Sergio fighting for the puck behind the net. Shot from the top, deflected just to the right by Xander. Peyton will try and get the puck out, and it's interrupted by New Berlin. There we go, kind of. No icing. Peyton will throw it at the goalie, who doesn't really have to move, and it bounces off of his chest. Marlies will wrangle up the puck. centering pass. Made its way to his target, but he's not able to get a shot off. Couldn't tell if that was initially blocked by Xander or another Monroe player. Doesn't matter. Didn't go in. Xander stops that one from entering the net. Aiden gets a stick on that puck to keep it in the Newburgh, keep it in the Ice Force zone. Tongue is cold. Words hard. 2-on-2. Xander able to get in front of that one. And then reset, thankfully. Deflected by Monroe and gathered by, is that Carson? Yep. We got offsides on New Berlin. Both teams will do a line change. Blocker saved by Xander. Off the pipe, does not go in. Sergio loses it behind the net, and Ice Force trying to take advantage. Pass intercepted. Peyton got that? Spending a lot of time down in Monroe's zone. Poked away by Christian. Good stick poke. Puck trying to be cleared. And that'll be icing. Easton. Easton is a... I should have known that. Thank you to Mindy for texting me the answer to that. I don't know if Xander got a piece of that or not. Doesn't matter, didn't go in. Avalanche on the offense. Kind of tosses it at the goalie, who I thought covered it, but it's Chris Angeled its way out into center ice. Amazing powers of teleporting. Xander covers it up and will tee off at turn 4. Shot fired off the pipe. Goes over to turn 4. Collects by the Ice Force, who are trying to get another shot off, and Peyton puts a stop to that noise. New Berlin with the numbers 3 on 2. Nope, 3 on 3. And they decide to go with a line change instead. Monroe gets it out of their zone. Easton brings it up the left side. Pass disruption by Christian. Logan tosses it into the New Berlin zone. See if can get a shot or two off. And New Berlin says no thanks. B offsides on Monroe then. Easton takes a shot at the buzzer, misses to the right. That will end the first period. We're tied at 1. There's typically no Zamboni run in between the first and second period for the JV games. Typically what they've been doing is, and it looks like they're going to do that again for this game is they will run the Zamboni halfway through the second period, and that will be it for the Zamboni for the JV game. So that is why there is 7.5 minutes up on the clock. So once that is up, the Zamboni will come out and do its thing, and then they will put another 7.5 minutes up. And that is how never mind, they just turned it to 15 minutes, so never mind anything I just said. So they might be at the whistle that's closest to the 7.5 minute mark is when they'll do the Zamboni. That's what they've done in the past anyway. All right. Here we go. Start the second, tied at 1. Dylan Lewis able to get the puck across the blue line. Did Dylan get here late? No, well, okay. Thought I heard no ice, and then it turned out to be icing. Carson does a pirouette. Good disruption by Logan. And stolen by Logan. Cross ice pass to Cash. Good poke by Carson. Cash dumped it off for Dylan. Dylan passes up to Aiden, who's got a breakaway. Shoots and misses high. Sounds like it may have hit the post. Something hit the post. Could have been a stick. Who knows? New Berlin on a breakaway, 2-on-1. Shoots. Xander able to leg save it, but is going to need a go-go gadget leg to keep that up. Whistle blows. Ref indicating no goal. Shot fired at Xander. Gets in the way of the initial shot and is able to snag the rebound as well. Point blank. Xander able to stop the initial one, but this second rebound shot goes past. And the Ice Force will take a 2-1 lead with just over 11 minutes remaining in the second. But remember that the time the Zambonis has been coming out right around the 7.5 minute mark. So there could be 4 minutes left before the Zam comes out, or not. We'll see. Time will tell. Kind of year 2020 has been. Cash able to deflect that towards the goalie, who will cover it up. New Berlin has been controlling the puck for the most part. And then the offsides on Monroe, as the Ice Force player was in jeopardy of putting it in his own goal for a second. Luckily for them, it hit the post. I know the feeling, though. It's pretty close to being an offsides. They were able to not keep it. Monroe on a 2-on-1 break. Cash Anderson tries a top shelf shot, and the goalie denies it. Now New Berlin on a 2-on-1 break, and Xander is able to deflect that and then cover it up. So a couple of fast breaks there. Breakouts. Both of them came away with The same feeling I had at the end of the varsity game when I was teased at shootout. Dylan gets it out of Monroe's zone where Easton will grab it and his forward momentum takes him into the boards. Icing on Monroe, and we'll head back. Puck is spending an awful lot of time on Monroe's zone. Easton trying to take advantage of the mishandling. Unable to. Ooh. No icing. That should be icing, and it is. Okay, so 7:38. Are they going to... It doesn't look like it. So we'll see when they decide to run the ZAM. Berlin on a breakout is missed right. I don't think, didn't look like Xander got a piece of it. Looked like it just went right. Off of Xander's blocker and to the east of Monroe truck. 7 minutes now. Are they going? No. Xander thought that they were going to run the ZAM now. It doesn't appear that's going to be the case. So maybe they're just going to wait and do it after the second period then. Icing on Monroe, and we'll go back down yonder. So now I'm just going to assume that they will run the ZAM in between the second and third then. goalie comes out to toss that bad boy out of his zone, and he does so with authority. Covered up by Xander. Aiden able to come away with the centering pass, see if we can get some offense going. Tries to pass it to Sergio, gets it deflected away and over back into Monroe's zone. I think. Okay, what was that? Oh, okay. Penalty on Sergio. Penalty for crossing his heart. And leg save there, although wasn't much on that. No icing as Monroe is short-handed. That was a... Well, that's how you draw it up. Got behind the Monroe defense and ended up being a pretty easy pitch and catch and shoot and score. New Berlin then leads 3-1. Tesh will take it down, fired, and Tesh from the just on the other side of the blue line hits it up in the one hole, which brings some life back to Monroe. Brings the score a little bit closer, back to 3-2. Just under 5 to go in the second. New Berlin with the turnover. Shot goes right to the net. Goalie's able to stick save. Christian throws it up at the goalie. Was able to snag it. Aiden to take the face off. Excuse me. Quick shot goes lob wedge. pass gets through Monroe's defense, but does not get into the net. Where's the... There it is. The puck was not where I thought it was. Call offsides on New Berlin. Just about 3 minutes to play in the second. Peyton passes over to Cash, who tries a shot, goes right of the net. Cash will bring it back down again with Peyton. Passes over to Peyton, who tries a backhanded shot, can't get a grip on it. Centering pass doesn't hit its target. Berlin will take control of the puck, go across the blue line. Tries a centering pass of their own. Monroe's able to get in the way of that. Christian tries to clear it, but New Berlin able to keep it in the Monroe zone, where it's spent an awful lot of time in this game so far. Peyton loses the handle on that one. Xander will cover up that shot. With a minute 45 left in the second. That puck took an odd ricochet or something. It looked like it changed directions like 45 degrees. That's a nice pass up to Dylan, who will hand it off to Easton. Tries his own shot, misses. Was a nice opportunity, but Monroe just off target. Sign for number 11, Marlies Monroe. Leg save by Zan. stick goes flying. That will wrap up the second period with New Berlin leading 3-2. Are we going to have the Zamboni come out now? That's going to be a no. I'm not sure why we're not running the Zamboni. A couple of Monroe players saw a decent amount of time in the varsity game. That shot goes left. Puck was pretty close to going in there before that shot. Centering pass to Sergio. Fires a shot at the goalie, and goalie's able to grab it before it went through his body. Or at least gets it out of Monroe's zone, at least temporarily. Good stick puck by Sergio. That pass intercepted. Shot goes left. It's a rebound shot. Xander is able to collect. Icing on the ice force. We're going to forget we saw that. Covered up by
Should I push him off now?
That'll be icing on New Berlin. We'll head back down. Shot goes right of the net. Looks like the puck went out of play. Shot goes right of the goal. And then catches a break there. Zinder stops the initial shot, and then the puck kind of trickles harmlessly over to the left, thankfully. Cash fires it at the goalie, who gets in the way of that. And New Berlin will be on the offense. There's a backhanded shot and goes in. Or they will extend their lead 4-2 with 8 minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. Xander stick save there. Gets it back into the plexiglass. Christian passes it to, I believe that's Cash. Shoots and misses just a little high. And that one goes in. Luckily it went off of Xander's shoulder. It's 5-2 with 7:36 left. That shot misses high. And New Berlin on a fast break again. Xander able to stop that attempt with his leg. And Marley's cleared it out. Carson with some nice weaving to get through traffic. Tries to pass it over to Aiden. Was that Peyton? It's Peyton. A 23 and a 28 can look so similar. Logan will try a shot, and how it got through the defender in front of him is beyond me. The goalie was able to deflect it. Attempt went right of the pipes. Initial stick save. And then not sure what happened there. I think Monroe thought the goalpost was off the base there, but if it was, Xander was able to put it back on before the following shot. The whistle's offsides on Monroe. Approaching 4.5 remaining in the game, with New Berlin leading 5-2. Game's been pretty much dominated by the Ice Force. Speaking of, it's icing on them. We'll head back down for face-off. Over by the Monroe Lions Club. Time of possession definitely in favor of New Berlin, and the score tends to reflect that. Definitely does today. A lot of time spent in Monroe zone, and perhaps showing the rust of a little over a week of no hockey activity for the JV. Peyton Hathaway able to take that breakaway. Pretty much had all day to decide where he was going to try and put the puck. I'm not sure if New Berlin got caught in a line change or what happened there. It was a nice pass to Peyton. I didn't see who it was. But that'll cut the lead 5-3 with 3:28 left in the third. Whether it's Monroe is rusty or not, New Berlin has still been outplaying Monroe regardless. Not sure what we are discussing here. The refs want 3 minutes even put on the clock. Trying to center it to Peyton, but the Ice Force are able to get in the way of that, and the goalie will cover up the puck to force a face-off. And the puck goes towards Dairy Queen, which is sorry to say, out of play. All right, let's drop the puck. I'm getting cold. Goes out of the zone. Monroe will have to try and reset the offense, which Peyton's able to do. Skates through some defenders. Couldn't find anybody to that's a new one. The puck went on board a Soyuz rocket. And is now in a trash orbit. We'll see it next come close to the Earth in the year 2067. New Berlin on a fast break again. Shot. Xander is able to stop that one. We're facing off over in turn one for some reason. Not a swing and a miss, but it sure didn't go far. That's a nice dump off to Dylan, who shoots and scores. That's a nice little give and go, so to speak. Which brings the score to 5-4 with minute 35 left in the match. Carson able to get his body in front of that shot. Having witnessed Carson play for more than a couple of years now, I must say that he has no problem putting his body, and that was an empty net goal. Monroe tried the extra attacker. So, yeah, it's 6-4, New Berlin with 36 seconds remaining. I don't think Logan will be in the game. Cash trying to. Good stop by the goalie. And New Berlin is able to hold on for the victory here. The final score 6-0. They were able to get a late empty net goal as Monroe was trying to utilize an extra skater. To tie it up at 5. But as that, the risk reward of that is give up an empty net. That will put a bow on the 2020 part of the season here at Slice, at least for the junior varsity and varsity. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed both games, and drive safe, be safe tonight. Enjoy your New Year's. And I was going to say the cheesy, we'll see you next year. And I said it anyway. We will be back on Saturday. The varsity game is before the JV game. The JV game, I believe, is at 7 something. The next screen will show you. From the Slice Arena, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Saturday. Be good to yourself.